about the file transfer protocol. This protocol used to transfer file between the client and the server. Everywhere you will get the client and the server, because without client and server it is not possible to transferring the data. One will provide the service, another will get the service. Okay, so what the use of the FTP? With the help of the FTP you can download file, you can upload file, and also you can manage the directory. Directory manage means you can create a folder, you can move the files from one folder to another folder. These all the things you can do with the help of the FTP. Whatever the command you can execute on the FTP client, it will go on the FTP server and execute there. There is a two types of the file transfer protocol exist, or the mode are exist at the time of the transferring file. One mode is a active, another mode is a passive. Like there is a first, the client use the 1030 port and send a request to the server on the port number 21, because 20 number port are used by the FTP server. So first time it will send the request and create a connection, and this port and this port are communicating with each other and controlling the connection. Controlling connection means create a connection, maintain the connection, and disconnect the connection, reset the connection. But they are using the one downgrade port number 20 to transferring the file. Means these are connection control and taking the commands. But the another connection is opened on the port number 20 which will transfer the data. So this type of the connection called active connection. But when the transferring data port number will not be 20, it will randomly generate. Any port number will be generate. Any. It may be 141, 142, 1042 or the 1041, anything, any number. Means dynamically. It will generate a dynamic number and then make the connection. Okay, make the connection and then transfer the data. First is a control will be happened over the port number 21 to the FTP server. Client port number may be the changed. So it is really tough to protect from the firewall, because here use the firewall and you can simply allow the connection over the port number 20, but when the dynamically port number will be generated, so it is really tough to maintain by the firewall. This type of the connection is called passive, where the randomly port number will be generated for the transferring the data. Okay, so there is another type of the FTP. It is called trivial FTP. Trivial FTP is a file transfer protocol which have the two options only, get and put. Get means download the file, put means upload the file. And this TFTP service are using port number UDP. This is actually used for the developing, for the upgrading the firmware. What does it mean firmware? For the example, if you have a switch and the switch have a particular version number 1.1 for the OS, but the new version is available, so you can upload the version with the help of the TFTP. And also you can upload the images or you can download images, because there is only two process. One is download, another process is upload. So you can upload the configuration file, you can upload the firmware files, image files, you can upload on the switch, router and other devices. Now file transfer protocol or the FTP protocol is a non-secure protocol. Means it is sending and receiving the data over the non-encrypted channel and accepting the username and password as well. Username and password forward over non-secure channel means unencrypted channel. So it is necessary to make a secure connection before transferring the file. Okay. So yes, secure FTP is there. SFTP, it is called SFTP. When the data is transferring over the secure shell, it is called SFTP. FTP over the SSL, it is called FTPS. There is a two types of the FTPS. One is a explicit, another is a implicit. Explicit and implicit, both are the different. So what is the different in between? Like they are uses the authentication TLS command to upgrade an unsecure connection established over the port number 21. But previously they are using the complete secure channel while using the SSL and the TLS tunnel before exchanging any FTP commands. Means they are sending the request without encryption and ask for the encryption, but they will create the first encrypted channel, then send the any FTP command. So this FTPS is using the secure port number TCP port number 990 for the control connection. Control connection means sending and receiving. There is another type of the service, it is called file and print service. So file and print service is working over the server message block SMB protocol. So SMB protocol is used in a Windows operating system, Microsoft Windows operating system. This SMB is used for the sharing files and sharing printers. Like only one system has the connected printer. So if this system want to share the printer in the network, so it can do with the help of the SMB. SMB also supported for the Unix and Linux by the Samba server or the Samba package. SMB are running over the port number TCP 445 or the NetBIOS port 137, 139 on the legacy host. Legacy host means old systems. So what is the protocols or the print services? The remit protocol are communicate with the print monitor over the network. First is port number 9100. This port just establish a TCP connection to transferring the two type of the data. One is a page description language, means description of the page, what type of the page is and how to. Another is print job data, or you can say printer job language, PGL configuration. Port number 9100 are used for both type of the sending the data and receiving. Another is internet printing protocol, which is used to adopted from a STTP that uses the TCP port number 631. This can be implemented of the secure protocol. This is the non-secure, this is the secure protocol. There is another device or the web service for the device WSD or the AirPrint is used for the printing. This is allow a print device to advertise the service in the network. So in this case, other client will understand where the print service is available inside the network. Another is printer sharing. Printer sharing means if any client which having the printer connect to the host, it want to share the printer for the use of the local on the network connection. All the computers which are exist can use this printer for sharing their request, sharing their or printing their data. Okay. There is one more type of the service. It is called database service. All of you know. Database service is using the SQL, structure query language, which is actually having in a table format. Some is a row and column, which have the raw structure and filled all the column. Row and column. There is a some relation data management system RDBMS, which is used to manage the multiple relation database. These databases are including the Oracle, Microsoft, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and they are using the different port. Oracle SQL is using the port number TCP 1521, Microsoft SQL are using TCP port number 1433, and MySQL is using 306. PostgreSQL is using 5432 protocol. Okay, so we have discussed about the web file print and database services, HTTPS, SSL, TLS, file transfer protocol, secure file transfer protocol, file and print service, and at the last we have discussed about the database services.